Hi guys, Raphterra here. I hope that you are having an awesome 2021 as always. I'm back again with another gameplay video. This time I'm bringing you Banger Boy's Plunder Invoke list that he used to climb all the way to top 35 masters in EU region. Before I proceed to the explanation, don't forget to leave a like and a random or non-random comment for the YouTube algorithm. Also, as you might have noticed, I now have a overlay over my webcam because I'm already preparing the setup for the stream. I actually have everything prepared. There's only one thing left. I'm just waiting for my internet provider to install the good internet in my apartment, which I'm expecting to happen this week. So as soon as that happens, I'll be streaming. So don't forget to follow me on twitch.tv/Raphterra. And now onto the deck. This is a Invoke deck. This is a blast from the past. A lot of people suddenly stopped playing Targon ever since the balance patch, probably because of the nerfs, but the region is still pretty good. For our champions, we're running two very flexible champions. We're running Zoe and Twisted Fate, two champions that give value immediately as soon as they come on board. They're not necessarily our win conditions, but they can be our win conditions if we manage to level them up in certain games. Our win condition will come from our Invoke cards, namely Solari Priestess and of course Star Shaping. Star Shaping will instantly give you a win condition in the late game if you manage to survive up to that point. So that's what the deck wants to do. You want to survive the early to mid game, get those invokes, and win the late game immediately. We are also running Veiled Temple, a landmark which people are not really using nowadays anymore. But it has a lot of value in an Invoke deck, especially when you use Star Shaping. If you combine it with Veiled Temple, you'll be able to get back some of the mana that you lose in Star Shaping. And if you're able to survive a few turns after you use the Veiled Temple, you will have a huge tempo advantage over your opponent. And of course, for the Plunder portion of the deck, we are running the Control/Survival tools from Bilgewater. We have the Dreadway Deckhand plus Make It Rain combo, which is devastating against aggro and early mid-range decks. And then we also have Monster Harpoon to help us get rid of many pesky high health units for a cheap mana cost, because it's very easy to activate Plunder with this deck. For the Mulligan, you're always going to keep Zoe. If you're up against aggro, you're going to keep Lunari Duskbringer and Spacey Sketcher, and of course Make It Rain. And then if you're up against control, you're going to keep Twisted Fate, Solari Priestess, and Star Shaping. In terms of matchups, you're going to be strong against aggro decks and Thresh Nasus just because you have Hush. And against aggro decks, you have the early units that can serve as blockers, and you have lots of heals with Star Shaping. You're going to go even against Ezreal Draven and Jarvan Shen, and you're going to be weak against Severe Ionia and Azir Irelia. In terms of strength assessment, although Banger Boy was able to use this deck all the way to top 35 EU Masters, I myself have some doubts about the place of the deck in the meta, because yes, it has some good matchups against Pirate Aggro, against Discard Aggro, which is great, right? But the problem is you're going to be weak against Severe Ionia and Azir Irelia, which might make the climb to Diamond or to Masters pretty hard. So I would assess that this deck is strong enough for you to reach at least until Diamond, and then after that it might get a bit harder if people start using the meta decks. Overall, the Severe plus Ionia region combination is really powerful right now. There are many decks that will have a hard time beating that, but outside of that, I don't think you should be discouraged from playing these decks, because at lower ranks, as long as you're more skilled than your opponent, it doesn't matter what deck you use, you will be able to beat them. And if you're not facing those bad matchups, you will have an even or good matchup, which means that you still win. I'm just saying this because I see some comments that say like a certain deck is useless because it's weak to Severe Ionia, which doesn't really make sense because all decks have weak matchups. I don't think you should expect a deck to have a good matchup against everything. There's always a point to play a deck, one, because it's fun to play, and two, because it can be good against certain decks and it will be bad against certain decks. Having a bad matchup against the top deck doesn't mean that you should be afraid to play it in rank, because it's not like everyone that you're facing will use those decks, and even if they're using those decks, there's still a lot of outplay and outskill potential that you can do. And with that out of the way, I hope that you enjoyed the video, I hope that you enjoy the games, I hope that you have a nice day. Bye-bye. Ooh, Fiora Shen. Very interesting. It's not even using Jarvan. Let's see how this goes. I don't really like keeping Star Shaping or Solari Priestess. Do we just go Zoe anyway? I don't think so. This is a bit awkward. Slightly, very slightly awkward.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
Oh, I could have gone for the Trickster as well. Oh, Megatrain is really good.
Oh, gravity! Never wear the paint drip, Zoe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh, that's new.
Eh? Young Witch with Fiora will be great. Please, no Fiora. Nice, no Fiora yet. For sure he has a combat trick. No way he doesn't have a combat trick to answer this one. Nope if I would be good. That's fine. I'm not even sure if I should have committed the Zoe there. By the way guys, for those who are asking when I will be streaming, I'm just waiting for my internet to be installed. I'm waiting for the internet provider to install the internet here. I'm expecting it within this week. Hopefully they do. If they don't, I'm gonna be mad at them. But once the internet is installed, I'm gonna go full throttle. This is too good for a red card, not blue. Could respond with single combat to kill my TF. But that's fine if he does that. Or he could use another combat trick like a sharp sight or a twin disciplines, which is also good for him. But then he loses in card advantage kind of. I think that's good for us.
I'm a people person.
Yeah, that's good for us. Okay. I don't care if he kills my TF this way. If he summons Shen, I will Crescent Strike.
You're covered.
Single combat. Okay. Another Twisted Fate. That's not bad. That's not too shabby.
Oh yeah, that's a
Equinox is good against Bright Steel formation. It's also good against Screeching Dragon. Wow. Wow, he's taking everything as if his HP doesn't matter. We should still play around Deny, right? Yeah, we should still play around Deny. We don't want him to draw extra cards, so we just silence the River Shaper. He only has 2 cards left. That's great for us. Veiled Temple together with Living Legends is kind of PogChamp. This is a nutty red card though. We get to kill 3 units.
Says I don't share.
He's very desperate to keep his units alive.
They would fall by my lead.
Dude, if this goes through and he doesn't have Deny, he drops under Deny, dude, he's fucked. I think he needs to have specifically Concerted Strike in order to stop this. No, it's not Concerted. It should be Concerted Strike plus single combat. Or so he Spirit's Refuge. Got him! Nice!
Outplayed.
Outplayed. Outplayed. Okay. We're up against high rate aggro. It depends. If we get Make It Rain plus some early units, we're gonna be fine. So we have Black and Market Merchant plus Runari Deskbringer. It's pretty good. If we can get Dreadway Deckhand together with Make It Rain, that would be the best scenario. Having Star Shaping is good. Now we just have to survive the early game. The problem with Make It Rain without Dreadway Deckhand, it only deals 1 damage, but Pirate Aggro is not really a deck that focuses on using 1 HP units. It's not like this card Aggro, which has a lot of 1 HP units and we can get a lot of value out of Make It Rain even if we don't boost its attack up. But at least our Lunari Duskbringer will be a very good blocker against this Legion Rearguard. It looks like we're gonna be able to get off the Black Market Merchant Proc, which is great.
For the Empire.
Now this one is at 1 HP. It's vulnerable to Make It Rain. This one is pretty good to get to.
I have my orders.
Wow. Oh, perfect! Guys, I knew that this would happen. And I don't mind that at all.
We will be free.
If we defend against the Imperial Demolitionist, it puts the Imperial Demolitionist at 1 HP, which is vulnerable to our second Make It Rain. We have Guiding Touch and Star Shaping, which we'll probably use for our Nexus. It's a bit of a problem that we're running out of units, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, we just go Iron Ballista here. 2-cost Iron Ballista is very big for us.
Keep up, keep up.
Should we just Make It Rain now? Better to use it later. Can use it now. At least it's assured that we get to kill the Imperial Demolitionist. We can't go Veiled Temple yet. That's great. Jack the winner. Who runs that card? Falling Comet is good against Jack the Winner, but we need some board presence too. The Traveler will provide us an invoke and some board presence, which is what we need, I think.
Explosives primed.
I'm always up for a round or two.
I shouldn't get too greedy with the Twisted Fate. There's good enough value, we get to kill 2 units.
I'm a people person.
That Noxian Fervor didn't go to our face. That's already good for us. We're just gonna keep the try to keep surviving.
War Mason, reporting for duty. For the glory of Nox.
Living Legend seems good. Cosmic Inspiration is too much of a tempo loss. We can't afford it right now. Sleep with the fishes. So we just go the Traveler next turn. We go Zoe first. We'll go Zoe first. Zoe can provide us with even more blockers outside of what we already have. We don't need to Veiled Temple. There's no value in using Veiled Temple right now. Serpent seems good. I think we got him, guys. Sure. It's not an issue. I think we attack with the Traveler, right? If he blocks with this, is fine. He's out of cards, guys. Literally out of cards. Okay. Twisted Fate level up, PogChamp.
I'll shoot the wings off a building.
Okay. We may probably still do this just to have some blockers. We're gonna go Living Legends next turn. Good game. Yeah, it's a good game. Got him! We had the tools to deal with the early aggression. Then we had the heals. Then we just finished from there. Okay, Lurk. Hush will be a key card in the mid game. We can use it to stop the Rek'Sai. But I don't think we should keep it to the... I don't think we're desperate for the Hush that we keep it in the opening hand. Could get clunky, especially if we draw multiple copies. Zoe makes bruises! Twisted Fate is also good against Rek'Sai. You can stun the Rek'Sai. Aww! What a killjoy. I think I just want as many blockers as possible.
Zoe, I'm a serious artist now. I miss you. Teach me.
I just want as many blockers as possible. Oh, another Zoe. That's great. Okay. Gravity.
Whichever way the paint drips, Zoe.
I think getting Make It Rain is pretty valuable.
Gotta go with the flow.
Wow, hold the pack on a defensive turn. Oh, he has the thing. He's gonna use a free attack. Perfect. So looks like he hasn't lurked with Rek'Sai yet, which is great. Oh. I'm gonna try to get a charger from Super Cool Star Sharp. Or if he develops, I can also TF red card. He's gonna attack. So he used 2 hold attacks already. TF red card seems really good here. Prevents the damage from pushing through.
Never lost a fair game. I'm a people person.
Keeping our Nexus healthy is very important. This is fine.
They forced us to choose.
Inflicting 6 damage to his Nexus is really big. Why didn't you summon that earlier? Dude, you're down to 6 against an Invoke deck.
We will resist.
Your shower, great against the hatchling. Make it rain. Bone Skewer? So he just wants to prevent the Sorceress from getting down to 2 HP for some reason. Okay. A little bit weird, but okay. I think that's super weird, but okay. If you get Immortal Fire, we win. Why no Immortal Fire? You're not gonna develop. Fine by me. This is nothing. literally not even scared.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty struggle flag.
It's GG. He doesn't have anything to deal with elusives.
What once was two, now is one.
Good game. GG, sir. Got him! Oh, another Plunder matchup. I wonder how we will do here. Sejuani Gangplank is such a strong deck right now.
I never.
We go Zoe first.
Is your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly?
Understand, Zoe. Dreadway deck hand into Twisted Fate. It's a combo that we can look forward to.
If I kill you, I don't fortune, stupid. Nice selections.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
You started without me.
That's a great draw. Gives us a lot of tempo. Wow.
What's that you got there? Didn't know the box had sent for you.
Don't know much, do ya?
Don't know much, do you?
Killing left. Treasures of the ages for price.
The red card is juicy here.
Deal me in.
Needs make it rain and then pray to snipe the hype. We're just bringing his HP to as low as possible because we might. Oh! Wow! Whoa! Value! Value Town, and it even triggers proc. They run Blighted Ravine? I did not know that. But it actually makes sense. It's actually a good card for them.
You're peaceful.
I don't want to give him a value make it rain.
Wings off a bilge wasp.
We want the turn 8 elusive. We want it as soon as possible. We have to hope he doesn't have Sejuani in hand. We can't deal with the Sejuani if he has it.
You pay, I don't know spirits. These are my rules.
Also, we don't want to give him a value make it rain.
We will resist.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules. Keep up, keep up.
Sad.
Portal me something cool. Take me to the next nebula.
Okay. Monka Giga. Now all he needs is a champion and he wins.
I am reborn of salt and pride. Dead men tell my tale.
Sunlight guiding my bread and air.
We got the Solari Priestess one turn too late, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Explosives!
Fight for your lives! Bow to no one.
GG.